Honestly, it's days like today that I really fear for the future of Hulu. Hey everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur. Welcome to my media channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know it's been a day and a spell since we've uploaded this channel, or updated this channel, I should say. And yep, I know, that's my bad. Totally sorry. Stuff going on, but hey, we're back. We're making videos again. And I knew I wanted to talk about this. Now, this is going to technically be 2 stories for the price of 1. So make sure you watch the whole video and also make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. But Hulu, when people ask what's my favorite streaming service out there, aside from, the little interesting stuff like Criterion and stuff like that, out of all the mainstream, what's my favorite one? Is it Netflix? Is it Disney Plus? Is it HBO Max? And while those definitely rank high, by far the highest that ranks is Hulu. Hulu, I think, has always been the strongest streaming platform and the easiest one to make a case for owning. If you could only pick one, make it Hulu. Although Hulu is starting to lose some of its luster, and it kind of started happening once Disney bought 20th Century Fox, and thus they got controlling stake in Hulu. Now, before that happened, no one company owned Hulu. The whole idea was that all the major companies all owned a portion of Hulu. Therefore, everybody owned a piece of the company, but nobody had overruling shares. Therefore, no one company could say this content could not be on the platform, or no, they couldn't skew their content above the competition's. Once Disney became a majority shareholder and then other companies sold their shares in the company to Disney because they saw the writing on the wall at that point, Hulu has been kind of in an interesting position where it really shouldn't be a Disney streaming service, but in many ways it is a Disney streaming service. And Hulu has definitely bolstered that position even more by basically insisting that if you have Hulu Live TV, you must also have Disney Plus and ESPN Plus, and they are going to charge more for it. And depending on who you are, this may or may not be a good thing. So here's the news story. On Friday, Hulu sent out an email to subscribers announcing that Hulu Plus Live TV will become a bundle with Disney Plus and ESPN Plus starting December 21st. With the additions, the prices are increasing by $5 per month, whether you're a new or existing customer. Unfortunately, subscribers cannot opt out of the added service and the higher subscription fees. So if you have no interest in Disney Plus or ESPN Plus, but would like to keep Hulu Plus Live TV, you'll probably want to try to get some use out of the other 2 streaming platforms. So the new prices will be as follows. Hulu Plus Live TV with on-demand ads will be $69.99, and Hulu Plus TV with no ads will be $75.99 a month. And if it's really just that small of a price difference, you might as well just get it without the ads, even though I personally am okay with ads myself. Now, here's the thing. This does not apply if you are just getting Hulu. This is only if you want to add live TV. Now, to add live TV, if you want to add that on, you are now taking on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. Personally, I don't watch ESPN Plus. I probably never will watch ESPN Plus. I do have Disney Plus, though. Now, is this a good deal or not? Well, let's put it this way. If you are a Hulu Plus Live TV subscriber and you have Disney Plus, then you have basically just been giving some savings. If you have those 2 services, you are going to be saving like $1 a month or something like that, maybe 2. If you have both Disney Plus and ESPN Plus and you have live TV, guess what? You are saving even more. So in that regard, you're actually saving money. But what happens if you are Hulu Plus Live TV and you have a little bit of interest in Disney Plus but none in ESPN Plus? Well, it might still be a good deal. Or what if you have a little bit of interest in ESPN Plus and not Disney Plus? A much more likely scenario. Then that's probably also fine. But what if you have no interest in either of those platforms? Well, then it's just a price hike for something you do not want and probably do not need. So Disney, and the reason they're doing this, just to let you know, for those of you who are like, why is Disney enforcing this? It's because recently their new subscriber numbers came in for the quarterly earnings and they were abysmal. They sunk like a stone, which makes sense. Pandemic is largely under control. People are vaccinated. They're going back out. They're going back on vacations. They don't need several streaming services anymore. They're going to cancel the more superficial ones. This is the position that Disney Plus has always been in. It's great for kids and Marvel fans and Star Wars fans, but outside those people, most people are not interested in Disney Plus, and it's always going to be an Achilles heel. That's why the international markets add Star to Disney Plus to put adult content on there to attract those teenagers and adults. But now Disney is forcing people who subscribe to Hulu Plus TV, live TV, to have it, and that's rubbing people the wrong way. Well, I'm glad I was a couple days late in reporting that, because the deal's about to get more sour. And that is that Comcast is considering moving some content to Peacock from Hulu. So not only are you getting a price hike with two services you may not want or need, but you might be losing some more content anyway, and that just makes the price hike even worse. According to Reuters, Comcast Corp's NBC Universal is planning to unplug much of its content from Walt Disney's Hulu and make it exclusive to its subscription service, Peacock, the Wall Street Journal reports on Monday, citing people familiar with the matter. NBC Universal content counts for only a small percentage of Hulu's total viewership, but roughly 80% of NBC's digital audience is from Hulu. Both Comcast and Disney declined to comment. NBC Universal owns a third of Hulu, with Disney controlling the rest. Now, why would NBC Universal pull content when they have a third of the service? Because, well, Disney gets most of that money, and they would like people to go to their Peacock service and get most of it. Now, here's the thing. By the way, some of the shows that will be affected will probably be Saturday Night Live and The Voice. So, and I think The Office has already been affected by that. Now, here's the good news about that move. Peacock has a free version. So if you want to watch new episodes of your favorite NBC Universal shows or Comcast shows, you don't need to pay for the Peacock service. You just got to download the app and you can watch it. It will have ads, of course, but you can watch it. And then if you want, full archives of certain shows like The Office or their premium content, then it's a very reasonably priced service. But think about it. If some of those NBC Universal shows are some of your favorites and they're moving off Hulu Live TV, well, not only did you just get a price hike for Hulu plus Live TV for two services you don't need, but now content is moving into another app, and you have to download another app anyway, and to get it ad-free, you're going to have to pay more. So this becomes a pretty substantial raise for some people. It really makes you wonder, what is the point of Hulu Live TV? Now, I guess most people could probably just switch over to YouTube TV. That might be a workaround, because I don't believe, at least I'm not aware so far, of NBC Universal removing content from YouTube TV. But this is where things are getting a little dicey. I mean, Comcast did lose about $500 million on Peacock last year, and Disney Plus subscribers are plummeting. These companies want to be one of the 2 to 3 major streaming services, and make no mistake, there will not be a dozen streaming services in 10 years. Within a few years, some of these services will go away. There will be the haves and the have-nots. There will be certain services that everybody has to have, and then you'll have the people who own the distribution method of the content, and then you have the people making the content. The people want to own the distribution method because not only can they make money off their own content, but then they can make money off other people's content. It's going to be pretty ugly. There's a reason it's called the streaming wars. But I would like to know, what are your thoughts about this Hulu price hike that includes Disney Plus and ESPN Plus? Is this going to bother you? Are you a Live TV subscriber? Heck, maybe this is a bonus for you. Maybe you have Disney Plus and ESPN Plus, and you have regular Hulu, and you have YouTube TV, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I'll cancel YouTube TV and I'll subscribe to Hulu Plus Live TV, and Disney Plus and ESPN Plus will come with it. Maybe there is a savings opportunity for you here. I would like to know, though. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.